Hey, it's Keneal again.
And Luke.
And today we're going to talk about 2x2s, which is a very useful tool for the ideate stage of the design thinking process.
Yeah, so this tool comes a little later in the ideating phase where we've generated all of these ideas, a lot of blue sky thinking. We have this massive volume of ideas, which is right where we want to be. Mm-hmm. Now, what do we do to start to, we've opened up, what do we do to start to narrow the process and really decide what are the ideas that are worth investing in and pursuing a bit further? Mm-hmm. So this is a really great tool to start to narrow that process and give us a filter and a lens to look at that. So it's a very simple tool. We have an X and a Y axis, and we can really put anything we want on these axes. The two that I prefer, that I think are most useful, is high impact. So which of the ideas are going to have the biggest impact on our strategic direction or on our organization or on whatever problem we're trying to solve. And on the other axis, how much time is it going to take? What is the time allocation? What's the fuse on this? So these are quick and these are slow. And then we take these ideas that we've generated in the brainstorming phase and we place them on this grid, the 2x2 grid. And so upper right is going to be high impact ideas that are easy to implement. This is the classic low-hanging fruit quadrant. The lower right, high impact ideas that maybe take a little longer to roll out. It's just good to know that it's not to say we don't invest in them or pursue them, just good to know that they're going to take a little bit more. And then at some point we draw a line around either not yet, we're not going to pursue these ideas, or it's really clear this idea here is not one we're going to follow through on, because it either is not, in this case, is not going to have the impact we want. So this is just a really nice filtering system, and you can swap out anything on these axes. A few other things we like are resource, how many resources, how much money is it going to take, how much time.
How much political support is there for this idea? How inclusive is the idea already?
How long does it take to get to market or implementation?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so you can really slice and dice this any way you want to. And you can actually do this multiple times after one ideation session to just get a real feel for which ideas keep winning, regardless of the 2x2.
And there's one other tool that you sometimes can snap onto this, which is the voting tool, which we'll talk about in some of our trainings. But this essentially, everybody gets 1 or 2 votes or maybe 3, and they can just make a little mark on the sticky note once they've seen it on the map. So then you get a little bit of a heat map about where everybody's energy's at. What is the group mind think around what ideas we should proceed with.